Hey, okay sir, welcome back to Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. We have our assignment. We're going to the Ministry of Magic. I'm really excited about this particular part because we've only been to the Ministry of Magic I think once or twice. So let's see where we're going, who we're talking to. Here we are. How do we actually get to the Ministry of Magic though? Is it only through this quest? Or can we actually go to here from Hogwarts? So we got the Ministry of Magic, we have Port Key Office, Ministry All-Purpose Room, Ministry Office, Department of Magical Law Enforcement, Office 34B. By the way, that's a fantastic statue in the background. That's probably just as good. This is a very large area. Way larger than I was expecting. Can we get from here? Oh, we can! Okay, that would make more sense. Alright. Go to the Ministry of Magic. That's cool. Ah, shucks, I missed it. I can't believe I'm in the Ministry of Magic. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. A lot darker, too. If I'm being honest. Now, which way to the Department of Magical Law Enforcement? Halt! Oh, I wasn't moving. Stay still. Is that a probity probe? I think Mr. Filch has one of those. Fascinating. Wand. What about it? Give it here. 12 inches, Laurel, Phoenix Feather Core, been in use 2 years. That correct? Yes, that's correct. Credentials? Oh, I don't have any? I think Professor Dumbledore said I'd pick them up here. No credentials means no further entry into the Ministry. But you'll have to leave, now. Wait, just let me explain. I promise I'm here for a reason. Well, he doesn't fool around, that's for sure, which is good. All Hogwarts students have been collected for their assignments. And they have the proper badges because they were on time. But Professor Dumbledore sent me to work in the magical law enforcement. I'm just a little late. Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. You need to leave. Now. Oh. KC? Is that you? KC, good to see you again. Bill, Mr. Weasley! Oh, thank goodness you're here. Is Mr. Mulch here giving you trouble? To be fair, I don't have any credentials. No credentials, no entry. Ah, I see. Well, I can vouch for Casey's credibility, Mr. Mulch. Mr. Mulch? Maybe we should call him Mr. Mulch. So, can I? Goes against protocol. No credentials, no entry. Suppose you're right. Of course, you have to fill out all the paperwork for someone arriving with no credentials. Paperwork. Never mind. Vouching for someone's credibility will do. Proceed to the all-purpose room. Is he always so... boring? Yes. Eric Munch is... a man of few words. I can't imagine he'll ever be anything but a watch wizard. He's not particularly noble. Oh, notable. Notable! Words! Speak it, Casey. But enough about him. Welcome to the Ministry of Magic. Thank you, Mr. Weasley. What brings you here, Casey? Wait, don't tell us. You're here as part of the Hogwarts group. Yes, that's right. I'm supposed to be going to the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. Simply marvelous, and how are you feeling about your first day? I'm excited, I'm nervous. I mean, I would personally be insanely nervous. And I imagine I'm pretty nervous as well. I'm nervous for my first day. I'm not totally sure what I'm even supposed to be doing. And I seem to have gotten on Mr. Munch's bad side even before I even got my assignment. I'm not sure anyone is on Mr. Munch's good side. As for being nervous, so was I on my first day. The ministry can be overwhelming at first, but I am confident you'll do well. Charlie said something similar when he was helping me prepare for the ministry. You're gonna be smashing, Casey. Weasleys are usually right about this kind of thing. Thank you. I'll try my best. Speaking of trying your best, punctuality just counts. You should meet with Amos Diggory in the AllPurpose room. He's in charge of the Hogwarts students today. Right, of course. Thanks again. I marked my first Ministry of Magic assignment. Amos Diggory. He sounds really familiar. I think we've met him before. Well, this is the room. But where's everybody else? Whoa, these windows are cool. And it's so sunny. Ah, who are you? Oh, Mr. Diggory, it's me, KC. We met a bit ago. Who? KC. Never mind, don't care. But Mr. Weasley said I was supposed to meet you. Weasley? What in the world is a Weasley? Well... Don't answer that. Listen, I've got things to do. Are you feeling okay, Mr. Diggory? I'm fine. Are you sure? Yes, stop asking me questions. Better yet, tell me what you were doing here in the all-purpose room. I was looking for you. I'm trying to get my assignment. I don't know, both are pretty good. I'm trying to get my assignment, Mr. Diggory. Mr. Weasley implied that you might know something about it. Of course, your assignment. So, are you going to give me my assignment? Oh, and my credentials. I think you're supposed to have them. Persistent one, aren't you? Remind me what assignment it is you're blathering on about then, and maybe I'll help. Oh, he's really up to date with things, isn't he? All I know is, Headmaster Dumbledore said I should go to the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. And I'm worried that I'm making a bad impression and falling behind the other students. So, Mr. Diggory, if you could please just help me with my assignment? Unfortunately, I'm no longer in charge of the student program. Mr. Diggory? Look, just go to Office 34B? Yes, Office 34B, that's the one. They'll help you. Office 34B, got it. Thank you, Mr. Diggory. I better go. I'm late enough as it is. Yes. Go have fun with your assignments. Why do I keep thinking he reminds me of Mr. Burns from The Simpsons? The way he's talking. So before I go into Office 34B, I wanted to show this to you as well. You'll see on the side there on the right side it says Lessons. A Hogwarts Life and The Rogue Alchemist. Here's the thing though, when I tap it, they're both locked. It basically says I have to get my credentials first before I can start my assignments. And I don't know if these assignments are going to be star-based, in terms of having to get like 9 stars, for example, or it's just one lesson, done. We'll see. But I wanted to bring it up. In case I forgot. This is Office 34B? I would have never pictured this is what it looks like in a million years. Alright, here we are, Office 34B. Time to get my assignment. Except, there's no one here. Another thought has occurred to me. Am I getting bounced around on purpose? To different places? Mr. Diggory did say 34B, didn't he? I'm sure he did. There is a startling amount of pink and capillated things in here. Hem. Even she has pink. Oh, hello? Dolores Umbridge, head of the improper use of magic office. Nice to... How did you get into my office? Well, I... Speak clearly, don't mumble. Of course, Miss Umbridge. That's Madame Umbridge to you. Yes, Madame Umbridge. Now, you're going to tell me why a child is in my office without my permission, and do not lie to me. This is all going to lead to something, obviously. They're bouncing me around on purpose because they want to see how I can handle things. Have you been rifling through my papers? I hope not. I'm one of the Hogwarts students that's been sent to visit the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. As I may have mentioned, I was a bit late, and when I found Miss Diggory, he told me to come here. I should have expected as much from Diggory. You say you're a Hogwarts student? What is your name? kclovesgaming, Madame Umbridge. Oh really? The so-called hero of Hogwarts? I suppose people have called me that, but I just prefer my name. How delightful. I was just about to have a cup of tea. You'll find it really relaxes and makes you open right up. Perhaps someday you'll join me for tea time. We might end up chatting for quite some time. I hope so. I'm not a fan of tea. Like anything in life, it's always good to make as many friends as possible, or at the very least acquaintances, because that can open up doors to you in the future. I hope so, Madame Umbridge. You seem like an interesting witch. I feel like if I had tea with you, I could tell you anything. I'm glad you think so, Casey. And you're right. I do have a way of making people open up. I'm sorry to make a fuss, Madame Umbridge, but I really am late for my assignment. No worries, dear. We'll definitely have tea together sometime soon. I'm just dying to hear about your adventures, especially with the cursed vaults. Of course, Madame Umbridge. Best of luck, Casey. Oh, and you'll want to see Wilkie Tycross. I passed him on my way here and he was talking about students. I believe he was heading in the direction of the AllPurpose room. Thank you, Madame Umbridge. I'll go see him right away to get my assignments. So I don't know if I said that name correctly. So where am I going? I'm going to the Ministry AllPurpose room to talk to Wilkie Twycross. And this is this room. Well, there's definitely no pink, that's for sure. A lot of distinguished people in here, looks like. Mr. Casey, you're late for your assignment. I'm sorry. Are you Wilkie Twycross? That would be me, yes. Fantastic. Sorry again about being late. And why were you late, Mr. Casey? Mention Moody, don't mention Moody. I'm assuming they know who he is, so I'm gonna say it. Although I don't think it's gonna probably make a difference. Well, truth be told, Mad-Eye Moody held me up. He wanted to chat before I left for the ministry. Bit odd for Alistair to take interest in the students. I'd really like to get back on track, Mr. Twycross. I know this is a big opportunity for me and I want to get it right. First and foremost, you'll need your credentials for the day. Got it. Finally. At the end of every day, you'll return this badge to Mr. Munch. Now, late or not, you must listen to the rules of conduct for the students visiting the Ministry of Magic. Won't that just make me even more late? And you will obey them to the letter. Listen carefully, and I will consider taking questions afterwards. Now, without further ado, the rules of conduct for students visiting the Ministry of Magic. I swear to you, if it's 8 hours, I'm going to take a swing at you in front of all these distinguished people. You know what I just realized? Because this is a new area, it means there's going to be a new energy location. I'll be honest, I have no idea where that is. Let's see if we can figure out where it is. I'll just start tapping stuff. Maybe something will happen. Because this is such a large location, it could be anywhere. Well, I'm going to assume there's an energy location. Well, I'm tapping. Oh, what did I tap? It might have been the statue in the background, the big gold statue. It might have been maybe one of the people in front. It was in this area right here, though. So, I guess that's it. In conclusion, it is of the utmost importance that you display your credentials at all times. Stay in your designated area, and last, but certainly not least, check in with your supervisor. Now, since I can see you've listened carefully and intently, I will be taking questions as promised. I don't have any questions, Mr. Twycross. Just curious what my assignment is going to be. The other students did the same thing. Under normal circumstances, you would be assigned to the Misuse of Muggle Artifacts office. Normal circumstances? However, Alistair Moody has requested you specifically in the Aura office. I imagine this may have something to do with your affiliation with him. You mean, I get to work with Mad-Eye? You and another student, yes. Unless you'd prefer to work in the magical maintenance? No, that's okay. I'll work in the Aura office. Very well. I'll escort you to your first assignment in the Aura office. Well, I was wrong about bouncing around. I really thought it was going to be some kind of test. But I get to work with Mad-Eye. Who was the other person I was with? I can't even remember now. Was it Tonks? But they wanted to be in Aura as well. I'm thinking it was probably Tonks. Guess we'll find out in 4 hours. So the next stop is the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. Let's see what this place looks like. And is it going to be Tonks? Again, I think it's Tonks. It's Tonks. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It does. It's an office, right? I don't know what else I was expecting, honestly. Watcher? Yep. Watcher, Casey. I didn't know they assigned you here, too. Proper Aura office, isn't it? Tonks, I've never been happier to see a friendly face. And an office without cats.
Oh!
Something happened to you? You could say that. You know, now that I think about it, you weren't there during the Twycross's lecture on rules. That didn't stop him from giving me the same lecture when I finally found him.
Haha.
Dull as dishwasher, isn't he? Don't think he's ever had proper fun. Better than an Umbridge woman I met. Umbridge? Doesn't sound familiar. She insisted I call her Madame Umbridge, and her whole demeanor changed when she found out my name. That's a bit dodgy, ain't it? Hope I never have to meet her. She reminded me of Tulip's toad Dennis, except so very pink.
Ugh.
Yuck. Stop talking about her. I think it's only fair that you also suffer.
Haha.
You're a cruel wizard, Casey. But I wouldn't want anyone else here on this aura assignment with me. I'm happy to be here with you, Tonks. I know you want to be an aura.
Ah.
Do you think we'll get to start aura training? Oh, or maybe we'll start hunting dark witches and wizards.
Huh?
What's more exciting, Casey? Preparing to be an aura by learning about the official training, or getting right to it and hunting dark wizards and witches? Learning about aura training, hunting dark witches and wizards. Well, clearly the second option is much more exciting, and it's 42. Look where I'm at. 38. I suck. I think learning about aura training would be more exciting. There's so much more we can learn. Oh, there's so much we can learn. I'm excited because we get to start learning about aura training, then I'll be one step closer to being an aura. Oh, I'm just excited for it all. I can tell. It feels like you're about ready to bounce off the walls.
Haha.
I've just got so much energy. Hey, why don't we duel? It'll help me burn off some energy. And as a bonus, it'll prepare us for whatever Moody is going to throw at us. That's not a bad idea, Tonks. Are you sure you're ready to lose, though? Those are fighting words, Casey.
Haha.
I'm not going easy on you. Let's duel. I don't want to. Your stats are probably through the roof. They're through the roof! Well, fast forward just a little bit, you can see a little bit of their energy has been taken down. That was from a large reduction. But everything else doesn't seem to really work. Also, what's this flashing thing, and should I tap it? I can't do it, okay. Medium didn't really work, but this seems to work okay. At least it did the first time. Yeah, so he takes off a fair amount of chunk. Shudder. I will have to heal, I guess. I can't heal. Okay. Never mind. If this is gonna work, this is gonna have to take a miracle. Looks like you win this one, Tonks.
Haha.
I will celebrate my victory humbly. Not, I win. Have you burned off enough energy? More than enough, I think. Maybe too much? Could go for a kip right about now. There's no time to take a kip, Tonks. Oh, so I guess maybe I was supposed to lose. Because I think a lot of people are probably around where I am. I've seen videos and stuff where people are super high. I'm talking 50s and 60s. I'm thinking they're probably not doing this in the most ethical way. I get the feeling they're probably hacking the game. Because I see certain videos from people and they block out their energy. They block out a lot of stats. Pretty telling sign. Not saying they're doing it, but why would you cover it up? Good to see you two training. Check off your exhaustion, Tonks.
Oh!
Mr. Moody, you know my name? Call me Mad Eye. Everyone always does. Nice to see you again, Mad Eye. Casey. I ran into Twycross, who lectured me about how I made you late. Though, thought I told you to stay vigilant. I'm sorry, Mad Eye. Mr. Twycross didn't seem particularly threatening. A stiff wind could blow Twycross over, but he's a decent man. Talks a bit too much, though.
Haha.
Tell me about it. We got bigger things to worry about than Twycross and his lectures, though. It is time for your first assignments in the Aura office. What is it? Is it just one lesson? Yes? If I sound confused, I am. Hello? Glad you are here. I need your help. Is something wrong? Nothing like that. The Minister wants an update on Hogwarts and tasked me to investigate. Since it is a long time since I attended Hogwarts, I need a student on the inside. What do you need me to do? Poke around, talk to the staff, see what you can learn about Hogwarts. Don't forget the school's history. You know it better than most. Alright, I'll find out everything I can about Hogwarts, from history to today. A Hogwarts life. Research Hogwarts, listen to students, talk to Hagrid, review Hogwarts' history, and discuss Hogwarts. So does that mean I have to do all these quests? Probably. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12? 12! Well, that's a bunch of baloney. Let's try one though, I guess. Let's see what's going on with this. Back to the old stomping grounds. Research Hogwarts. So... okay, yeah, so I do have to get these all done. Makes sense, I guess. But what about the half an hour one, though? It's only 1 star. Like, I know it costs more energy to do 3 hour, but am I saving any sort of energy by doing the lesser ones? You know what? Let's try the half an hour and see what happens. Ooh! I will take the 9. Absolutely. So if this is it, this might actually be better? I know if this was a 3 stars, it would take more than the max energy to get it done. Well, I got that done. Let's see what actually happened. Okay, so I got the 1 star, but I guess I have to get all these done first? Ugh. In order to move on. Let me do the other one, though. And check with this rogue alchemist. The Ministry's got a problem, Casey. What sort of problem? An alchemist claims to have developed a panacea. People buy it, hoping it can heal any ailment, repair any wound. Instead, they wind up with 2 galleons, horror, and covered in boils. What do you need me to do? I've been tracking this rogue alchemist for a while, but I need your help cracking the case. Before someone ends up something worse than boils. So this one, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. So I think the previous one was 12. This is 13. That's a heck of a lot of stars, man. So that was the final lesson. Just gotta finish this up. Wow. I don't even remember what this lesson is. So let's see what happens. That's what happens, in case you're wondering. Oh, I guess I have to collect them, don't I? Collect. Time for the report, Casey. What have you found out about Hogwarts? I learned quite a lot about the school's history. And overheard some interesting gossip. Good work. Now, think back to what you've learned, and tell me. Is there anything unusual happening in Hogwarts? Actually, Hogwarts is the most normal it's been since I started my first year. That's good to hear. I'll write everything up for the Minister. You got a talent for investigation. Hope you'll use it for the Ministry one day. So at least there's no more lessons. Once you do get that all done, then you can hand it in. And for some reason it won't let me complete this one. Maybe I have to get out of this. Hold on. Maybe because I'm already in the building. There we go. Finally caught the rogue alchemist. I was wondering, was he actually an alchemist? Not at all. His panacea was made from cornstarch and lard. And the boils? Side effect of the lard he used. Should go away in a few weeks. More importantly, he will not be selling anyone a fake miracle cure ever again. Thanks to you. Happy to help. It was transformative. So the rogue alchemist is done. Now what happens? Do I have to get booted out again, or what?
You make the hardest task look easy.
Hey, there we go! Chapter 5 complete. The Ministry of Magic. I did not realize, and this has happened a few times, I thought I had to do these lessons to move on to the final part. But I finished all the parts. So I wasted like a whole day of doing all these lessons. Well, you know what? I guess this is kind of a good thing because this is the first time we're jumping into the Ministry. So I guess you get a chance to see some of the quests and lessons involved with it. I gotta say, they put a lot of work into this. Just the whole area, and there's the whole thing with the lessons. It is very, very interesting. It definitely breaks things up from the past. Keep in mind, remember, we still have everything with Merula. So I don't want to get too comfortable with this, because obviously we're going to be jumping out of this eventually. Going with Merula, the Mole, R, don't forget the Whomping Willow. We still got to go back and forth, moving forward, in Harry Potter, Hogwarts Mystery. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye everybody.